You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and you are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
I gotta be fucking. I had to come out this week.
I didn't know. I said when he said
we live. Well, we having a whole fucking conversation. Y'all hold on. We'll be right with y'all in a minute.
Nah.
We live.
Right, man. You can't do that to us.
Let me slide this motherfucker off. Let's be inside right now, right? So I can take that shit.
Gotta be natural.
Natural.
Was that
very
natural? We was having a whole natural conversation. Like,
no, very.
We wasn't paying this shit no mind.
Okay.
Well, what's up, peoples?
What
the
up,
fuck
though?
is going on down there? Some shit down there?
Tryna...
Shit is all fucked up. See, y'all about to be fired.
This is what y'all don't see.
This is what y'all don't see because it's fighting.
Hold on.
Yeah, unplug that shit.
Yeah. Give me that black thing right there. Hold on, y'all. It's our station manager fault. Who want y'all to see all the shit that we don't want y'all to see.
We usually have this shit done before we get up on this motherfucker.
You know,
that's just where it be sometimes.
Okay.
It's like this way.
You can't see you? He got the thing wrong?
I took the thing off. Now, you know what I mean? I put it on there. We get money. See, this is called growth. I couldn't do this. This is called growth.
What up, though?
What up, though?
I'm on the wrong thing.
You on the wrong thing? Okay.
No, on the wrong thing on YouTube.
All right. I don't suggest this surgery on nobody because it sucks donkey dick.
Is it? Happy Monday, y'all.
Oh shit, we still in our own conversation like nobody is fucking there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm in my own conversation like we just be talking.
Okay, y'all, what's up? Welcome to Real Talk Uncensored. I'm Kiki. Got Tone back.
Well, you know who the fuck it is. It's Tone, Mr. Cripple Man. He took off his brace.
What you learn?
Huh?
What have you learned about yourself?
That I missed weed. I missed marijuana. I missed marijuana terribly. No, I don't even want liquor no more. But unfortunately, I have to go. I know, Kiki. I have to.
You got. That's a tough one. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with that one.
What I got to be careful with?
Well, in 6 months, you listen.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I got to stop smoking.
No. You think you don't think you're gonna have some type of addiction? Some type of
I'm not an addict.
A hankering.
I am not an addict.
Not yet.
I'm not an addict.
Not yet.
I'm enjoying the marijuana though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so look, me.
Stay off the weed.
Never.
I'm gonna tell you who I am. I'm the friend that looks down the road. I'm the big picture type person to say, I be knowing what be coming.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And I just like people to just be mindful that could come. I'm not saying it's going to be you, but just be mindful because it's going to hurt you to not be able to do it.
It's probably going to break my heart. I'm going to cry. Because right now, me and Mary Jane are having this affair. Oh, my God. You have no idea. She has been taking care of me good, plenty.
Because 21 days, all it takes is 21 days to break a habit. Now, it takes 21 days to
create a habit.
Yeah, to make one.
So how long does it take to break?
It's supposed to be 21 days too.
Okay.
So 21 days before you go. So 5 months and.
So once I got about 4, because I'm out for 6 months.
Yeah.
So I figure once I do about 4 months, I start slowing down to the point where I can clean my shit up. So right before I go back, and I'm gonna buy them stupid tests where you pee at home and just make sure your urine clean. I'm gonna buy some of those, and then I'm gonna sit back and
All right, y'all.
I'm struggling, Kiki.
No. I'm gonna help you through your struggle. That's
Please,
one thing.
you know what I mean? Because at least you were honest with me with the pain level.
No, for sure.
You was dead ass honest about it. Like,
sure.
you was like, yo, nigga, you think you're feeling good now, and I wasn't. You know, it is what it is. This is my life. This is what I do every day. I sit at home.
But I'm asking you, like, what did you learn about yourself? Like, did you, if anything, or did you learn about?
I don't like being in the house.
Okay.
It's driving me nuts. The walls are closing in on me. So it's driving me nuts. I'm not used to sitting there and not doing nothing all day long. So for the people that don't have jobs that just be sitting home all day, how the fuck do you do it? There is nothing on TV. There's absolutely nothing on TV.
Unless you pay for it. But then, it's nothing.
There's nothing on TV during the day. You know what I mean? My eating habit isn't even the same when I'm home. I don't eat as much as when I'm sitting out in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm chilling.
So pros and cons. What are pros for being home and the good things you found out about yourself?
You know what? I didn't think to do a self-inventory when I'm sitting at home. Like, sitting at home, I find myself very bored.
You got homework.
You know what I mean? Like, I got bored. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like I said, the 4 walls was closing in. I'm used to being outside. And then especially because now, you know, you're looking at the weather the way it is. Everybody going to different joints. Everybody outside on their bikes. And then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sitting here twiddling my motherfucking thumbs because I can't go outside.
Okay, so let me revisit something, right? Or remind you.
Yeah.
2019 and 2020 was COVID, right?
Facts.
A lot of us had the cabin fever is what they call it. We had cabin fever where we was at home and we had to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
So during that time, a lot of us got new hobbies, got new passions, got new skill sets, new something, and you just learn to do what was in your power or whatever, you know, with what you had, or you created something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that to you because I'm a spiritual woman, and I believe God be sitting us down for a reason. And during that time that he sits you down, something new has to come out of your sit down. Yes, you got a new rotator cuff. Outside of that, not just that, but I mean, you don't got to believe what I believe, but I always say that when you do those hard self-inventories, or you know, something should come out of that.
Yeah.
And you should be like one of those people that, you know how they tell you when you buy new clothes, you got to throw something away?
Yeah.
Something good got to come in and something bad got to go. Now, I don't know what that would be.
I think the bad for me was that I got rid of the pain, right? And so I'm in pain, but it's called that healing pain.
Okay.
Versus that constant, always in pain type shit. You know what I mean? So now this is healing pain. I don't know, being at home, I guess if you really want to pay attention to shit, I'm finding the things that I like and I dislike, you know what I mean? Like, yo, so here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, yo, I'm finding shit that most people will find corny. I'm finding peaceful. Like, my dad hit me to some shit. He was like, yo, he got a bird feeder and he put it in his yard, right? Because he's home and he's healing. So me and him both are down and shit. We can't ride. So what he does is he sits there and watches the birds.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why he feeds the birds and watches the birds eat. And I was like, okay, that might be cool, but that's not for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
you just find your version of bird watching.
Nah, I'm more into my plants.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm a plant dad.
Listen,
you know what I mean? I take care of, like right now, I'm a plant dad. I got a couple of them that I got
okay.
They've grown, so, but you know, yeah, I'm a plant dad. I like my plants.
I just, not that you asked me none of this, but I just created some new snake plants. I broke one down.
Really?
Yeah.
So somebody,
come on.
Somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody gave me a snake plant like that, and they took a piece off, right? And then they gave it to me in last Thanksgiving. And I had to bring it back up, and I brought it back up, and now it's in a pot by itself, and it came with like three leaves.
Got kids.
And it's got kids now. It's got kids everywhere.
Put it in your room. Once it gets, I don't know how big it is. Put it in your room. The air quality, I'm telling you.
Really?
People come to my house. The air quality in my house is so different. I probably have.
You have plants.
I do. No, for real. Since the last time you've been in my house, I probably have 5 more. Yeah. Yeah, I got tropical plants. I got one that's this big. One I got the elephant. Anyway, I got probably maybe 5 or 6 more of the big ones. Like my living room floor is just full, and it's just that's one of the things.
And
like,
they say that the air quality is so much better when you have the plants. You know what I mean?
It's different.
Like, so one of the plants I was thinking about growing.
Of course, I got grow lights. Just letting you know.
We can work something out. We can work something out. Yo,
Moet.
Moet, know what time it is. I'm going to grow some shit. Yeah, I'm going to grow some shit. I think you're allowed 3 plants.
Yeah.
3 plants. I'm going to grow some shit. You know what I mean? I'm ordering the seeds tomorrow. I already know what to do. Like I said, I'm a plant dad, so I already know what to do. I'm gonna grow my little buddy up. I might have to holler at you for grow lights, because then I can fuck some shit up.
Yeah, because interesting fact is, I think plants thrive off of, we have O2. They thrive off of the carbon CO2.
CO2, yeah, carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. So that's their air.
Yeah.
So when we give that, they grow. When they give that, we grow. Like, yeah, this shit
it works hand in hand together.
God, God thought of everything.
If y'all, so Tavio, I am going to grow some weed. I said I'm going to grow 3 plants, but yes, I am a plant dad. You know what I mean? And I like my plants. Like, yo, fuck, Slim, that should be fantastic. Don't you get it when you get a plant that's a baby and it's this little fucking teeny plant, and then it grows, and then you see it grow into something that completely, and then it grows into something. You be like, man, look, damn, that shit is That's how I
Somebody
feel.
gave me a succulent, which I wasn't into. I was just like, fuck this dumb shit. Like, I don't like nothing small. I like everything big.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so
Okay.
this little succulent somebody gave me, and I just bullshitted around with it because I was like, that's not me. I left it on the sink where I have this underlight that stays on right. It's like 1,000 of these little joints now.
Yeah.
That's just is what it is. And for real, people kept saying it's an old head thing. I'm like, no, because I grew up with my parents where the vine plant was going around the room twice. And then that's one of the things I picked up because I was riding down the street in Montgomery County one time and they had all these plants on sale. The man was moving or something.
Okay.
He gave me like 9 plants for $80. The big ones, the philodendrons. He was trying to give them away, and I bought them and I split them with my mother. And believe it or not, things come full circle. Because when she died, those plants I gave her, I got right back.
Really?
They still around.
Okay.
They still around, and I was probably in high school when I bought those plants.
See, that's some shit. You a plant mom for real.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Liz, first off, yeah, sometimes I do talk to my plants. Because my grandmama used to do that shit all the time. I used to thought grandma was a little crazy at first until I got a little older and understood. You know what I mean? She used to talk to her plants. Each one of them had their own name and all that shit. So I learned a lot of that shit from my grandmother. Now, I want to do a garden, right? I want to do a small garden, but I'm scared.
Why?
I don't know.
You scared it might be some shit?
You know what I mean?
And you look, Tone, I'm telling you.
I'm thinking about it because I got the little spot plotted out in where I wanted to have it at, but I thought about a little garden and shit. I don't know. I might try that shit next year. Next year I might try a little garden and see. But yeah.
All my plant moms and dads, y'all raise your hand. Put a hand or a one up or a plant or something in the comments, y'all.
Yeah. So Liz, yes, you know what I mean. When it comes to that type of shit, there's more shit to do than just bikes and fucking clubs.
No, it sure is.
So I got other hobbies and other shit that I like to do that, you know what I mean? Some people wouldn't expect that from me, but that's what I like. My plants is my babies.
I used to play music for them. I used to leave the house every day.
Really?
When I was living in my apartment, I would turn the radio on every day, let the plants listen to it, and I'm telling you, them joints understand. Listen, here's a fun fact, y'all.
Okay, so what kind of music were you playing
Just
for
the
your
radio.
plants?
Just the radio. I would turn the radio on and let the radio play all day while I was at work.
Really?
Yeah, or I was at school or whatever. Yes, all day long. And the days that you don't, you will see that they droop. They droop. And if you got discord in your house, if you and Tasha or you and your kids ain't right and the energy is wrong in your house, your plants know it and they respond to that shit. And I realized, I said, when I come in my house and I see them doing something weird, I said, uh-oh, they not getting no love from me. They feeling like it be true. I do a test and I be going through shit.
Really?
And my plants know.
You're gonna make me look at my plants a little different now, because you're gonna make me really look at them differently. Like, yo, am I going through some shit and watch how they respond and shit? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, hell no, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Plants is okay. They rock. Say whatever you want.
Rock.
You know what I mean?
As long as listen, people have stupid shit like pet rocks and all that dumb shit that just ain't never gonna.
Like, really, the fuck is you thinking about? You know what I mean? Like, okay. See, people said I love my plants. Okay, speak up.
Plant moms. We
plant
got plant
moms,
dads.
you
Come
got
on.
plant dads.
Even
It's
if
okay
your
to be.
plant is marijuana, that's a plant. Especially if it's successful. If it's successful, like if you can show me, Tweety,
If I post some shit and it's successful, I'm gonna sit right here on the show and smoke that shit.
take a picture of it and put it on my page if y'all, or send it to me in my inbox so I can see y'all plans. I'm gonna be proud of y'all. I'm gonna put this shit up as a post. Put it up as a post.
Okay.
Today we have our station manager's other name today because we've been going by weeks without just giving him white man.
He hasn't had a name in weeks. I think he forgot his identity.
He has. I just wasn't reading the shit because we was doing other shit.
What the fuck was his name?
His name is Protein Bundle today, a.k.a. Keratin. You ever pulled your hair follicle out and was like, damn, that little white bulb on the end?
Yeah.
That's a protein bundle.
That's
keratin.
Bundle?
Absolutely. I went back to my school shit. You know what I'm saying?
What made you think of that?
Because that's what I do.
Okay. Say that again. What's his name again?
Protein Bundle. Sorry.
Protein Bundle.
A.k.a. Keratin. So you can either one.
Keratin or Protein Bundle. Okay, all right. I remember that.
Because I kept thinking if I just say protein, it's like, no, because people going to be thinking like sperm and shit like that. And I didn't want them to do that to the boy. I didn't want them to do
When you said that, I was like, protein. Is it a little jizz? I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, so Mr. Protein Bundle, whatever you want to call himself, that's his name today.
Shout out to Speed Shift for they situation
they had a
over the
good-
weekend. Heard it was a good turnout. Heard everybody had a good time. Shout out to them. If y'all looking for something to do on Wednesday, this coming.
I better talk about it. This Wednesday, y'all.
Yes, sir.
It is Double Down and Underworld's Bike Night.
Yes.
Is that fair?
Yes.
That's fair. You know what I mean?
Let's
It's
go.
gonna be a time. I'm coming outside, so if you see me outside, stay the fuck away from this arm, please. Don't try to. If I give you the little side hug like that, that don't mean reach around and touch me. Because if you touch this shoulder, I'm gonna gut check you.
See, reach around means something else in my mind,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's
See?
me because the country is going through some serious shit right now. Like we in trouble.
Bro.
We in trouble right now.
Bro.
We in trouble.
Okay. All right. Ham, Kiki. All right, what you got over there?
Yeah,
'Cause I
I'll
gotta
let
see
you-
some
I'll
shit.
let you. All right.
No, don't let me
All
rock
right.
out with
no,
this
no,
shit.
No, no, because I didn't. Number one, did not print up.
Because it was my
nothing
thing, because
today.
she didn't print me up. Normally I used to have it over here, but I didn't speak nothing about coming. Nobody asked if I was coming in.
I did.
So I just assumed, I was like, well, fuck it, I'm going to come inside. I mean, it's this week. I got to be outside all this week, so let's go.
Well, I wasn't sure. I came in and asked protein bundle.
If you come in, if you outside this week and you walk past me and you smell me,
Mind your business. Tell them mind your business.
all right. Here, Kiki, I don't even want to get into that right now. I'm a little high. I don't know.
What? That's what I said. Listen, what I tell you. What I tell you, protein bundle. I said he gonna use his phone anyway.
I'm going to the phone.
Come
You know
on.
what I mean?
What
I'm
you
going
getting ready
to
to
the
do?
phone.
Our top tier? Because you might as well kick it off. Let's
Which top
go.
tier? Which tier? Top tier?
No,
got?
you got your phone. You rock out because you don't want to read my paper. You said
I didn't say I didn't want to read your paper.
What
but
you say?
Picking some shit. You know what I mean?
everything
do I
is
got
in
some-
here. You just don't have a chance to go through whatever you send me.
Okay, so fuck it. Then pick it. Let's talk about it.
No, you go through. If you wanna, you do what you do. See how?
Yo,
see,
did you-
see our
so,
energy-
okay, so-
see our chemistry got to come back together again. We
See,
a little,
we off because you know what I mean. Shit ain't right. So check this out, right?
yeah.
Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
That's top tier. You want to know the top tier shit they doing?
What they doing?
All right, so check this out. In Louisiana, they mandates display of the 10 Commandments in all public school classrooms.
I like it.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Hello, there's other religions.
Thank you.
I don't
See,
care.
I got what you was see, but thank you. I was gonna let her keep going because now you have other religions, you have other people that feel other type of way. Why would they have to go by that up there?
I didn't say there wasn't other religions. I said I like it.
You like somebody having the 10 Commandments?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't hate it or love it.
All right. So according to reports, Louisiana has become the first state to mandate the display of the 10 Commandments in every public school classroom from kindergarten to universities.
Why not? So what you hate about it?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You know what I mean? I said the legislation is signed into law by Republican Governor Jeff Landry, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be visible. This has to be visible everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
Why I don't like it? Why are you forcing religion on me?
Hey, J Blood, we forcing everything else. So
Okay, so you trying to take me back to the 50s?
why not?
That's what it seems like what's happening right now. You're trying to take us back to the 50s where, like the Jim Crow era.
No, because if you understand something, right?
Okay.
They may have they may be a stretch for them to put that stuff on the walls, right? However, there is we practice everybody's religion all year. We observe everybody's religion all year. We do Rosh Hashanah, we do whatever the Jewish holidays are. We do Muslim holidays. We do Christian holidays. We do a lot of that those religious type things. We got a whole month where they do Ramadan, and guess what? Everything that and I work in a hospital full of everybody. So this is the platform I'm speaking from.
Okay.
So we observe Ramadan. We have what's that? Juma every Friday.
Yeah.
Every Friday, right?
Okay.
I'm not Muslim. I'm not any of those things, but I respect it, right?
Okay.
Two, I have Buddhist people at my job, right? And we have whatever their thing is, at my job.
Okay.
And guess what? We don't get paid for that day, but during that time, they even create meals in our cafeteria that are in line with whatever your religious restrictions are. It's just, to me, it's just another inclusive thing. Like, again, let me say before I get attacked, I can understand why you may feel like it's a stretch to display it, but I don't hate it.
I'm not saying that I hate it. I just don't think it's proper. Oh, wait a minute, Mr.
Bundle.
Protein Bundle.
Yep.
How do you feel about this, Mr. Protein Bundle?
I hate it.
Based off what you just said, Miss Kiki, you said observe. Observe means you're just pretty much we're respecting who you are, and we give you the right to do what you want with it. Pretty much based on where in your place of work, you either they give them an off day, or they create a special meal. They don't, they make it a mild. I wouldn't say a spectacle, but just to say, hey, this is who we are. You're welcome to join and call it a day. There is nothing fully permanently displaying something, telling you that this is who we are. That's what I feel having a 10 Commandment whatever stashed on someone's school wall, kids walking by it, fully not knowing what it is anyway, especially if they're in elementary school, to the point where it's like, yeah, we need to have this. So what's the point of having this?
But you don't mind if they got rainbows plastered everywhere and they have these observances 365 days a year in people's classrooms, and they create curriculums around it. They create. I told y'all last time I was here, they have drag bingo at my place of business for Pride Month. Okay. Like, to me, there is a rainbow. There is something displayed 365 days a year, often to the point that if you do not like that rainbow and you speak on it, you probably won't have no friends, no job, or a social socialization, because they take the fact that you don't appreciate a rainbow all year to mean that you hate it. You don't mind that.
Captain Layla says, I can respect that aspect.
Okay.
Because there are people who feels like, okay, we're constantly doing something on a consistent basis to the point where it's like becomes like, okay, why is this still here? Things of that nature. But I feel that having something, especially again, to the point of something highly religious, and in his case, more in a sense of Roman Catholic or Christianity aspect of this, because that's the Bible Belt. That's how they've been trying to, pretty much the South has been trying to promote that whole, pro-Christian whatever thing down there. It gets to the point where it's like, okay, dude, why are you shoving this down? And why are you putting it in schools? And schools, and you keep forgetting,
This is rich.
And you keep forgetting the fact of church and state. You fully forget that. You got to keep them separate. But somehow, for years now, they keep trying to mesh that in. And
this is rich. It's your argument is beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, if you can just replace church with sexual orientation, because why is that? No, why is that blended? Why is, and listen, it's your fault. I mean, it's y'all. It's everybody's fault who did not stop all this rainbow shit. Y'all didn't stop that from blending in the classrooms and blending and everything. It is you all's fault.
Hold on.
No.
How is it?
I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead.
Because it now lends room, right, and reign for me to put whatever it is that I believe in, any and everywhere. Y'all didn't say shit when all that stuff was going on. So now it's Pandora's box has been opened.
If you say Pandora's box been open for a very long time, and it's before putting out sexual orientation, because pretty much based off of what they've been trying to do, meaning the religious right, pretty much opening up is like, hey, we want to promote our religion. We need, religion needs to do this, and then that's where you get a lot of the other religions like, hey, what about us? We need this, equal representation here and all that stuff. But again, when you have someone who wants to, like Tone just said, want to take us back to the 50s for whatever reason, you kind of get to the feeling it's like, look, I don't know, unless you want to put it out there just to say, hey, just give some proper equal representation, or you want to just try to fully take over something. And then the way I see it, this is just fully taking over.
This is rich. Mr. Protein Bundle. Let me say this. We have to balance this shit out. We got so much hood shit. We got so much trans shit. We got so much LGBTQ. We got all that stuff going on. We got to balance this stuff out in some type of way. I don't feel like having, okay, we all agree. We all may not have the same denomination. And that means I may not be Catholic. You may not be Baptist. You may not be Muslim. Some of y'all is atheist. Some of y'all don't have a religion or non-denominational. Okay. But we all have to agree that you pray to somebody. You pray to somebody. Okay. And when we took prayer, and prayer was prayer. It wasn't pointed towards Muslims. It wasn't pointed towards Catholics. Prayer was what it was. And when we removed all of that and we start replacing it with this, it's funny to me that we now fighting this. It's funny. We didn't fight shit else. And if you,
I just said I disagreed with.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. I just said
it made it. It made it. Did you read some of the comments? Did you read some of that shit?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yes.
It's bullshit. But now here's my question to you though: is do you think it'll trickle over? Do you think this is something that will trickle over?
What do you mean?
Like from state to state to state, or become?
If you get a positive outcome, if we can reverse. If some of this stuff is reversed, and I don't know who's doing the polls or who's coming and checking to see whatever, but we don't even know why they're doing it. Because I was trying to read and try to figure out the why. So I don't know because I need to know the why.
There is no why with the religious right. There is no why. They're doing it because they want to put themselves fully out there, saying this is the way it should be.
Facts, and like it was in the 50s.
Yes. And the thing is like if you, again, with the 10 Commandments, if you look at how, again, keep this in mind. You shall have no other gods before me. So you're pretty much telling me when you see an elementary school kid, a middle school kid, a high school kid walking by, seeing in Louisiana, seeing that in there, and they're Muslim, either Buddhist or atheist or whatever, they're not Christian whatsoever, and they constantly seeing that, and the number one thing is no other God before me, they'll have some kind of feeling about that, wouldn't they?
And that would,
and the way I see it is like, then you're pretty much disrespecting their beliefs.
Do you think so?
Yes.
This is rich.
By blatantly
this is very rich.
It's not rich because the simple fact is like, if you're gonna have the 10 quote unquote 10 Commandments, then why not have some of the other premier scriptures for all the other religions? Then no one says that.
Once again, you disrespect my eyes with a rainbow all fucking day. No. I'm trying.
Okay, come on.
To me, it's 12 in one hand and half a dozen in the other. Y'all saying the same thing. Both things that we're talking about, they're doing the same thing. This is a mirror of what the fuck this shit is. What is different of it?
I see what you're saying.
What is different?
What she's saying right now is we're arguing about how them putting up the commandments in the classroom and saying it's not right because it's disrespectful. This is the same thing she's saying with the alphabet people. Forcing their shit down our throat.
Okay, one. Let's.
Is that the gist of it?
No.
Piggy?
Is it?
Was I close to what you were saying?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say force because y'all using the term force down your throat. I don't believe that because I believe what's for you is for you. Having something readily available all the time, it ain't making like having food here ain't making you eat it.
No,
it's not making you eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like having a whole bunch of Coke in here ain't making me snort it.
And I understand that, but you still can't look at the fact that they're not trying to force it down your throat.
They're trying to push an agenda.
Exactly, forcing it down your throat in some type of way.
I don't like to use that. I don't like to use it.
All right, but that's
because I'm a word chick. No, I'm a word forcing it. I'm a word chick.
Okay,
I'm a word chick.
Okay, so I get it. So for me, I'm going to say
yes.
You're forcing it down my throat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't care for that. It's as well as you putting up the 10 Commandments in the classroom. You know what I mean? You're forcing that religion down my throat. Well, you're not going to have other religions' beliefs up on that wall, are you? Or it's just that one? Because, like he said earlier, that's the Christian way and that's the right way to do things.
Oh, I don't
and
know.
Everybody else, it's giving that vibe to me.
I'm gonna have look again, but I'm gonna repeat what I said. I don't know the why. I have to go and look more into this and find out the why. Because I may come back next week and be like, yeah, I feel what y'all were saying. I'm only speaking about the thing that I read and what they offered. That's all. What they offered.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is like. That's the way I feel. And maybe you want to know why they did that. And that's fine. You know what I mean? But if you're going to do that for one, why not do it for all? because somebody's going to feel disrespected. There's going to be a Muslim kid in the class. There could be a Buddhist. It could be whatever. Somebody's going to feel disrespected by that up there because you're forcing that religion down this individual's throat that doesn't believe in that.
Once again, once I find out the why, and I need to find out the why that was and why this isn't. I need to find out where the future of this is going. That's just for my research purposes.
Some of the things for me is like when religion can be very touchy. It's a very, very touchy situation because everybody's beliefs are not going to line up.
They're going, yeah.
You know what I mean? Are there some how can I say this gingerly without hurting anybody's feelings? You know what I mean? I believe there's a higher power. I believe there's somebody up there. There's something up there. There's a higher power. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if God is a man, woman, cat, bird, dog. I don't give a fuck what
Definitely
it is.
a Cowboys fan and a Capricorn. Let's be clear.
He's really not.
Let's be clear.
Really not, but okay.
The last time I was a Cowboy fan was the 90s, so keep it there.
Whatever.
No. So, but what I'm saying is, you know, it's a very touchy situation for me.
And at least 5 times, sir. So.
I believe what I believe. You know what I mean? And so there are certain things in fuck it. The Bible was wrote by a fucking man, and this is how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna say the Bible was written by man. We all know man is always gonna fucking lie. So how do you read something and believe everything in that book to be true? Because a man told you that. Well, somebody wrote that in the book and told you that, and that's what you believe. For me, you know what I mean? The Bible has a lot of hypocrisy in it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hypocritical shit. He tells you not to be jealous, but he's a jealous God. You can't have it both ways, buddy. You know what I mean? So I don't know, and every religion is different. You know what I mean? Every religion is different. They have their different beliefs or whatever the case may be. But I think at the end of the day, they're all praying to the same God. That's what it is.
I agree, because I'm not even religious. I'm spiritual. So I started out saying that. There is a lot of things that don't line up because we know that Bible has been rewritten. It's
niggas
just like
adding shit along as they go along. Come on, man.
It's just what it is. But I feel like, again, once I look into why they did this, I got to find out why. And why Louisiana? That's me. I need to have the whole...
Well, you're looking at deep South area there, Louisiana. You're looking at deep South there. And it's got to be more to it than that. You know what I mean?
But if you think about Louisiana, right? Louisiana is full of everything. They full of everything. So Christianity ain't what runs Louisiana. If you look at it.
If that's the case, if it's not what's running, then we need to dig deeper because why do you want to put that on the fucking wall?
Yes.
So I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But I'm just saying, religion
all people is Creole, and they from
their religion is completely different down there than what the fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not saying you have, like you said, you have all different walks of life down there. You know what I mean? And different religions, and I get that. You know, but when it comes to this, what's it, Christianity? You know what I mean? And now, don't get me wrong, I was raised as a Catholic. I was raised in the Catholic Church. You know what I mean? I grew up in the Catholic Church. This is what it was. You know what I mean? But as I got older and I started to read shit and understand things, it made me go, Some things that I read that you really couldn't even deny that, and I was just like, So it changed my views a little bit. You know what I mean? I still believe that I pray to the higher power. You know what I mean? And I will go to church in a heartbeat. I'll sit in there and pray all day long. Hell yeah. I pray all day long. But you know, look at some of these churches like I'm watching. You watch The Chi? Do you watch The Chi? You see, you don't watch The Chi?
No.
Okay, so here's what it is.
I've seen something. Anything that's a series, I drop off. You know this.
All right, so I'm watching The Chi. You know, in the season, the little young boy that you know what I mean. What is his Papa's pulpit, right? He gets down with this fucking Creflo Dollar type nigga. You know what I mean? It's a hustler, and I think a lot of things in a lot of these pastors and ministers in churches are hustlers. You know what I mean?
We talked about the bling pastor last week.
A lot of them are hustlers. You know what I mean? Come on now, let's call it what it is. This is a business. Church is a business. You know what I mean? There's always going to be money coming up through that church. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm telling you. There's something that we're gonna have to find out about this because I don't know if somebody's backing it. I don't know if here's me taking a stab in the dark. Right? There's so much. Let me start out by saying this first. We don't have a youth problem. We have an adult problem. I believe that. But there's so much going wrong with the way everything is going. I think people there may be people are desperate. They're desperate to do something to try to
Okay.
turn this around. And I doubt it has. I doubt in Louisiana has more to do with Christianity than it has to do with a lot of other stuff. And I'm gonna find out.
So I'm gonna go with you on that. I'm gonna say maybe it's a little bit more than that, because when you look at states like Florida, you know what I mean, and they want to ban, they want to take out of the history books about slavery and shit like that. You know what I mean? Clearly, you can see there's an agenda. You know what I mean? And this is a different state. You couldn't do it in Florida. Florida's already doing their own thing. You know what I mean? You're having other states going to tune in and do other shit like that. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see what happens.
Because guess what? They other states tried to ban this and tried to add that, and some of that stuff didn't fly. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get back. We're gonna get back.
We're gonna get back on that. Though, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we gonna get back on, because we talk about anything here, but I think this is the first time we really talked about religion, and everybody was seeming like tiptoeing around and don't want to. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. All right.
Ricky said, but the Bible also tells stories on what people seen.
Okay, but how do you know that to be
stories,
fact?
yeah.
There's stories. And and I'm not knocking nobody I'm not knocking you. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. You know what I mean? It's just it gives mind, it makes the mind wonder, because there's a man telling you the story. This is what he saw. You know, and when you start a story off, Kiki, right? And you start the story off and you tell this first, and then the Joe Schmo tells it. By the time it get back to you,
I was saying that the telephone game. That's what I was saying.
It's like it's completely different than what you originally started it with, and you're going through that with people that are writing this book and keep rewriting it. You're gonna add shit, you're gonna delete shit, you're gonna bend shit, you're gonna twist shit. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody, but for me, I'm just There's a lot of hypocritical statements in that book.
I'm going to say this because I don't want to disrespect my grandmothers and none of the people
That's why I'm tiptoeing around, man.
I don't want to disrespect them, but I was brought up in this religion. I was brought up Baptist. I was brought up to be a Christian. A lot of stuff, and being a friend to T-Mac. T-Mac's mom went through. She's now a Buddhist. I don't know what you call them, because she's not a monk, because monks are men. But she's a Buddhist. The woman version of a Buddhist monk. Can they be a monk? Well, she's a monk. So
yeah, she's a monk.
Okay.
And speaking with her, I didn't understand how, because through me and T-Mac friendship, she has been this, that, and that. But what she did was she read everything: the Quran, the Bible, the this, the that. She read
I respect that.
all that stuff.
I respect that.
And what she said to me was, there is things in each book that isn't all of them. Like, they share certain things in each book. So
I can see that.
I feel like I don't all the way. I'm not all the way in with some of the stories or how some of the stuff, because there is inconsistencies, and there is there's things in the Bible that make you go, how the fuck?
But like you said, when she read all different, so, and there was something in there that linked them all together in some type of way, shape, or form.
She said that.
So I'm not saying that it is all, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's some things in there that are true. Yep. And that's what it is. Yep. You know what I mean? But everybody's able to believe what they want to believe. I just don't go to them big churches because, nigga, that's what it is. Them niggas is getting money in that joint. And motherfuckers is quick to give it. A nigga can be like, God said he going to bless you. Oh, my God. He have all my money. That money ain't going to God, dummy. The fuck you think that money going to? I did wrong. I should have been a pastor. I'd have been better than Creflo Dollar.
The big church thing kind of threw me off. And
the mega churches?
May she rest in peace. Betty Peoples. I was in that area. I was living in Sea Plaza, and that church is in Landover, right over there by FedEx Field. Right, the biggest mega church ever. Everybody was coming. Everybody was talking about this church. Betty Peoples got a campus for that church. Right. However, when they put an ATM in the sanctuary or the hallway, I was like, dang, she want to make sure. And then I start seeing a lot of people picking that up. And then they was asking you for your tax statements. When people start digging it,
nigga,
yes.
Nah, nigga.
Yes. To find out if you was tithing properly.
Fucking midget right now.
To find out if you was tithing properly. They was asking you, so I heard, because I didn't attend that church. That wasn't my church home, but so I heard that they were asking people for their W-2s to find out if your tithing was appropriate, if your math was mathing. So when I said that, I was like, nah. So
I mean, I'm not knocking nobody what they doing. These are our feelings. Our feelings are in fact they're not there. It's just how we feel about certain situations and things. You know what I mean? Now, my lovely black people. You know, it never ceases to amaze me that I could always find something that niggas is doing. Right? According to a Business Insider, Linda Johnson, a former general manager at Wendy's in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, allegedly created a ghost employee named William Bright so that she could steal the wages. Now that's some genius shit right there. I got questions. You know what I mean? First off, what company is this for? This is Wendy's.
It's Wendy's.
Okay, so let me finish reading this so y'all can really get a handle of this shit. Per the outlet, Johnson manually logged 128 shifts for Bright at the location she managed. Lancaster Online reported that it was a task only the general manager could perform. The former manager continued stealing wages for nearly a year, with the ghost employee being paid $19,898 between June 21 and May of 22. You know what I mean? Per Business Insiders, right? According to WPMT, employees reported the suspicious to authorities, which launched an investigation into the matter. A forensic audit was performed, and it showed the total loss to Utica National Insurance Company as a result of the incident was $15,846.91. The ghost employee William Bright's employment spanned 22 bi-weekly pay periods that over that period gross a wage of $19,000, almost $20,000.
Is you mad? Is you mad at her?
I'm not mad at her.
Are you mad that you didn't think of the shit?
I'm not mad. I mean, she did this shit for a while, and how did the employees? I guess maybe because there she go. She's a nigga. She's a nigga. Okay, she's a bright nigga.
0 for 4.
You mean like, bruh? So she made a ghost employee. How the fuck? Yo, that says a lot about Wendy's HR. The HR department is some shit, right? Think about this. You made a ghost employee. You don't have no information. Where did she get the information? How the fuck did she pull that shit off?
Here's the number one thing.
Come on, Stan.
That I'm trying to figure out. You have to, as everyone know, when you fill out an application form, one of the top items that they want is your social security number. So either A, she put hers in her social security in there to create this character, or you created some unique new one.
It doesn't say anything about her create. Yo,
it does.
She had to do something.
Yeah,
I can see the direct deposit. She set up the direct deposit going to an account, whatever that she had access to. But how did she come up with? What did you do for the social? What did you do for everything else? What did you do when they asked you for that identification, that information? Because when you get to a job, they want to see that identification. Why did you not show a social security card?
So she doctored his times. She clocked this bama in and out.
She hired this nigga.
Yeah.
She conjured this nigga up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She hired this nigga, and that was it.
And doctored this nigga time to get a paycheck.
Yeah.
So how she cash it?
A direct deposit.
Duh.
If you got direct deposit into an account, she can go to the account and get the money.
But again, there's a lot of weird layers here because with direct deposit, you initially need an account, and if you use your own, again, you pretty much instantly trapped yourself.
And you know
clearly,
even for Cash App, you need a daddy account.
Yeah. So the way I see this,
primary,
as semi-genius as this is, and mind you, it took them how long to
a year, right?
It said it took them. Actually, let me hold on. According to the employees, the suspicion of when they lost.
Stand by, folks.
They are forensic audit. Doesn't say, but she was going from June 21 to May of 22. So that's almost a year.
Almost a year.
He was part-time status because he only made $20,000. That'd be part-time status. She got him as part-time.
20,000 extra.
Here's
so
what,
I wonder what she doing. Was she claiming? Well, I guess she just to do with taxes.
So here's what's crazy, because the employees, her employees, are the one that reported her. It says it right here. According to WPMT, employees reported their suspicions to authorities. You know what I mean? Which launched an investigation into the matter. So now you're putting up your schedule, right? You got your work schedule, but you got a nigga on the schedule that you don't never see working in this motherfucker.
Now, is she a manager? Or
Yeah, she was the manager.
Oh my God.
She was the manager.
Let's say this. I was a manager for Burger King many years ago.
Yeah.
We don't do. Yeah, mind you, we got to like the early stages of like the computerized machines where you clock in and clock out and all that stuff. But still, you have to
go in
and manually put that in. Mind you, if she was able to do that, that's one thing. But again, if you're direct depositing this money and all that stuff, you have to make claim to, where this finances go. Now, with her staff outing her, I mean, figurative the fact is like, hey, we don't even know who this person is. We don't know where, because especially if they all see the schedule and wondering where so-and-so is. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You working this shift. Yeah. I'm going to work every day, right? I'm coming into Wendy's and I'm flipping burgers or whatever, and I'm looking at the schedule to see when my next. But I keep seeing this name, this William Bright. This William Bright. Who the fuck is William? You ever met this nigga? After a while, niggas are gonna, y'all niggas went a whole year, and she had almost a whole year with a ghost fucking employee.
She probably was sharing some of that. Because Liz said she pissed somebody off, so she probably was paying people, like somebody might have came up on it or whatever, and she was like, "Look, I break down," and probably didn't break down.
But so in a year you made 20,000, right? You made 20,000.
But you're getting bi-weekly checks.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, that's hush. You got to pay somebody hush money when something was.
You think somebody really caught on that shit?
How you think that they outed her?
Because the employees are the ones that caught her. Yo, that means nobody in HR, nobody else knew, nothing else. This chick could have got away with this shit forever. I got to give this bitch, you're brilliant for that one. That's a new level for niggas right there.
Here go Jay Blood talk about no wonder they ain't no more 4 for 4, bitch.
Nah, yeah, he fucked it up. She fucked it up. They trying to recuperate some of this money. You know what I mean? That shit was, that's brilliant though. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Like, how did you even think of that shit, man?
Well, the COVID. These kids. How old is she? Don't even say how old. But you see how young she is. She's young. She's young.
No, we're not doing that. I'm tired of she's young. She's immature. Mind you, she was smart.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Young and immature wasn't the thing, but I was thinking like those COVID kids, they get creative with them numbers, and they smart. They be doing shit like that. That's what I was trying to say. Not young being excused.
Okay.
So sorry. No problem. Continue.
I just viewed it as even though it's trying to be creatively manipulative of this situation, but I feel it's like either if you didn't like your job and you want to move up, then leave. Quit. I don't understand the fact of you trying to steal, because this is technically stealing. Extra 20 grand.
That's embezzlement.
That's
embezzlement, yeah. And it gets to the point where you pretty much, it's like you're really going to get into major trouble, in which you currently are. And based off of this picture here, let me show it again. It's like, this is like a freaking, her high school photo. It's like the little smile and little smile, and she's happy she got away with it almost.
Bro, she knocked it down for a year.
She wear her own hair, so we.
No weaves there. You know what I mean? She pulled this shit off for a while. We're gonna give her some credit because she pulled this shit off for a while, and maybe she didn't pay that hush money, and niggas, and obviously her employees snitched her out. But you pulled it off for a year. What does that say about the HR department? Man, listen. You know what I mean? Don't let me. Shit. Why didn't I think of some shit like that? I would have had like 5 of them motherfuckers on there somewhere along the line, man.
That's how people get caught up earlier than.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm a greedy though. I'll be a greedy nigga.
Speaking of creative, Lax. You ever been to Lax before? You ever heard of Lax Liquors? We have a liquor store in D.C. and in Maryland.
Yeah, I think I heard
called Lax, right? Lax, if you look that up for us, station manager and show it. Lax is the cheapest. I don't know if you've ever been to Total Wine. Cheaper than Total Wine. Like everything
Really?
you get. Yes, they always get the hookups. On Father's Day.
Didn't know nothing about this shit. I would have been the first motherfucker in line. I wish I'd known. On Father's Day, you know what these niggas did?
What? Tell him what he did.
They gave away 600 bottles of Remy.
Yep.
VSOP. They gave away 600 bottles on Father's Day.
Is that good or bad though? Like
That's a beautiful fucking thing. Let's be realistic. Father's Day is a sham of a holiday. We get no glory, no respect like Mother's Day. Mother's Day is y'all on a whole nother fucking level. We get one fucking holiday. One holiday, right? That's fucking Father's Day. You know what I mean? And for these motherfuckers to give out 600 bottles, nigga, I salute you for that. That's some real shit. Because what do fathers usually get for Father's Day?
a tie or
Bullshit.
Some socks.
Bullshit.
Dinner.
Bullshit.
some booty. What? No.
But when it comes to Mother's Day, hold on, when it comes to Mother's Day and shit like
That's
that,
facts.
yeah. You know what I mean? They did the damn thing, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't that over there by, yeah, I know it.
It's
I know
off.
it.
Yeah,
I know.
I like Lax. They have one in Beltsville now too. But I'm asking, it culture wise, right? Does that say anything? Like,
What do you mean?
cause they ain't black. Their owners are
I
other.
say they not black, but they were giving out, you know what I mean? They were looking out though. They fathers though. They was looking out for the cookout.
Do you think? No. I'm trying to go cultural, right? Because since we offended by every fucking thing.
I'm not offended if some Arabs want to give me some fucking VSOP, nigga. I am not offended at all. Get that shit here. I'm going to drink that shit. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga to go around the corner and try to fucking put on a garb or something like that and get another bottle. You know what I mean? Got me fucked up. You gave out 600 bottles. I could have been in line and got 2 or 3 of them things. Shit, nigga. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Exactly. Don't give a fuck.
So you're not mad?
I ain't mad at all.
Okay.
Would you, that'd be no different. Would you be mad?
Nah, I wouldn't be mad. I just was trying to, you know me.
Yeah, you
I be
trying to stir the fucking pot.
That's all I be
You know
trying
what
to
I
do.
mean?
Trying to find out
Fuck
if
that,
somebody
fuck
was mad, like because
If you mad because niggas gave away 600 bottles, you a miserable motherfucker. You probably mad because you just missed the drink. You didn't get a bottle. That's why you mad. But if for Father's Day, if I'd have known that shit, I'd have drove my ass up there myself and got a fucking free bottle.
oh
You know
look,
what I mean?
or they probably was mad. They had just left the store and all they had was $20 and they bought Amsterdam, not realizing
He
that
was
as soon
getting
as
free-
you left.
He was getting free bottles of Remy. You stupid bitch. You know what I mean? That's what you mad about? I'm not mad at that, though.
Okay.
All right, so look.
Talk to us.
These are high thoughts. All right. Let me ask you this. Now, ladies,
Since you
ladies,
be
I
high.
need y'all, because I need the fellas to speak up on this one a little bit. Right? How you a real nigga, but a bad father? Nah, stop. No. Let's talk about that shit because, you know what I mean? Let's talk about that shit for a minute because I got another high thought question.
You
We're gonna
gotta,
get to that
take
one.
a puff first and
Nah,
then blow it out
nah.
before you speak it.
Can I go downstairs and smoke?
No, right here. You gotta be.
Oh, damn. Are we allowed to smoke in here?
No.
420. That's what I was thinking. 420. Okay.
They
all
do
right.
it at home now.
Oh, they're just doing it at home. Okay. All right. So look. But when I hear you hear a lot of dudes say that shit and be like, "Yo, I'm a real nigga," but you don't take care of your kids.
Do you
So-
believe that?
Huh?
You can two be true at the same time?
Yep.
No.
It can be.
How can it be? Wait.
Don't walk off. Don't walk off. Protein
You're not
bundle.
a real nigga then. You're not a real nigga if you're a bad father though, B. How the fuck can you be a real nigga if you're a bad father? If you ain't taking care of your responsibilities as a father, you're not taking care. How could you be a real nigga? That's not being real.
Because they say real niggas do real shit.
That's not real shit. Being a bad father.
All right,
He
keep in
said
mind
two
this.
can be
They
true
are
at the
two
same
different
time.
things.
Uh-oh.
They are two different things.
Says a white man. Come on.
Yes. Yes, this is a white man commentary here. Nigga. Yeah, being white, I'm saying it.
Okay.
The true definition of that is they are incompetent. So pretty much it's like they are fully just doing whatever shit they want to do. And when it comes to being an actual father, meaning committing, taking care of your son or daughter, and nurturing them and all that stuff, that's utter commitment. But that's something where a real nigger doesn't do, meaning the fact that they're incompetent of doing that. So yes, you can be both. So you can sit there, you have a guy who has probably 4, 5, 16,000 kids and doesn't take care of either one of them. But his main goal is, hey, I got all these girls pregnant. I got money, stacks of money, all this shit, doing this and doing that, and flaunting and stuff like that all day, every day, and really forgetting the fact that you got a bundle of joy over here and you're not taken care of.
Which point are you proving? You proving your point or his point?
No, like I said, no. The thing is,
that's what I'm trying to.
No, I said. Here's what I said. I said this: you can be both. You are a real nigger, but you are not a good father. That was the question, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you can be a real nigger. You can be doing all this nigger shit all you want, but you're a horrible father because of the simple fact that you're not taking care of them. So yeah, you can be both.
All right.
So maybe he's thinking nigger in terms of color of skin, because
like I said in the beginning, I'm basing it off of the actual definition of it.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay. So you know what I mean.
But I don't think so.
At the end of the day, I think you can't be a real nigger or a real nigga and be a bad father. You know what I mean? That doesn't constitute as a real nigga, you know what I mean? Because what kind of example are you setting to your kid? Oh, you a real nigga in the streets, but you can't take care of your responsibilities? It's not real nigga syndrome right there. That's just not the real nigga shit at all. You know what I mean? That's some old confused simp ass shit right there. You know what I mean? If you want to be popular for the niggas in the street and all that, but you're not taking care of home, you garbage, man. Y'all niggas is garbage. That's just my opinion. It's garbage.
Find the right or wrong in here. I know you want to, just before you flip back, because that got something to do with it. Something I put on there. It kind of will piggyback on that. Because that conversation was had where people were saying circumstantially you can be a real dude and you can be both. And I'm like, nah.
How can somebody justify that and for you to say I'm a real nigga, but you're a real dude, but you don't take care of home or you don't take care of your kids?
They were saying not if the person doesn't allow them. That's what they were saying.
Here you go.
Did you see it?
It's right or wrong. Tell me what you got. Yeah, J Blood, make that make sense. Somebody make that shit make sense for me, because you can't scream. You can't scream. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, I'm a real nigga or I'm a real bitch. And because hold on now, because females don't be taking care of their responsibility too, more so than niggas. Niggas is more so, but okay, females, you out there too. You know what I mean? And you screaming you real and all this other shit, but you ain't take care of your responsibility.
Okay, I think this is where, again, my whiteness clicks in. Okay. And maybe I feel the fact that using the words real nigga, real bitch is supposed to be dignified as a pride thing, meaning a thing, something to where it's like they're a real woman or a real man. And I feel like saying those type of things pretty much confuses those who are trying to, maybe for some, especially someone like myself, because I feel like saying those two words is derogatory. I don't view them as a positive thing.
Okay.
I never did. I just feels like I use bitch is in more of a negative term than a positive one. So I just viewed it that way, because I just think that most of these guys and gals nowadays, they responsibility levels is like way below than you would think.
So but you can't be so you can be real is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you're a real man, a real woman, then then if you say it in that aspect, then yes, no, you cannot be both, because of the simple fact that you are neglecting responsibilities.
All right, so Kiki got up here with these right and wrongs, right? So if you stand by a person while he is not being a mother or while this individual is not being a mother or a father, you just as lame. So if y'all ain't understand what I was just saying right there, you got your homeboy, right? And your homeboy got 4 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid. It don't fucking matter. But he got a kid, but this nigga in the street fresh as a motherfucker doing all that other shit while our baby mom's over there struggling to take care of his seed, or he ain't taking care of his child. You know what I mean? You a lame motherfucker too for not calling that nigga the fuck out. You know what I mean?
So being as though we middle age now, right? We consider middle age, or auntie and uncle, right?
Yeah.
Is it far-fetched for if you do call out your friend and say, nigga, blah, 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 whatever, I can't believe you, or I call out one of my girlfriends, I can't believe blah, 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 and then they do not change. Am I lame to now distance myself?
Say that one more time.
If you call your man out,
yeah.
one of your good men who ain't doing their job, like you say you're supposed to call them out, you did that. Nothing changes. What's your move? I'm
gonna change up how we still cool.
Do you distance yourself? Is it
still cool? But I'm gonna fall back because you're not handling your responsibility. Those are not the type of niggas that I want to hang out with. If you're not taking care of your responsibility, what the fuck we got in common? Because you're not gonna understand the struggles that I'm going through. You know what I mean? When I'm out here taking care of mine, you're not gonna understand. We're not gonna be on the same page. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm still cool with you, but you know what I mean? I just gotta know how to move with you now. I don't move the same with you no more. Cause I know, nah, nigga.
So we're in the time now, people say, mind your business, Tone. You just got to do what I'm doing. Like, how you gonna judge me? Like
But if I'm your fucking friend, if I'm your fucking friend, not just some acquaintance, but if I'm your fucking friend, your mom, I should be able to say anything to you without you getting upset and becoming defensive. That should be constructive criticism. I'm your man. You should be able to, and this is vice versa. If I can look at you, you should be able, if we cool like that, you should be able to look at me like, yo, my nigga, let me pull you up on something real quick. This is what you're doing. I don't think it's a good look, da-da-da. And I'm going to respect that if we really friends. If we not friends, I'm going to get defensive. I'm going to tell you, mind your fucking business. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Da-da-da. I'm going to be real defensive because now I felt like what you said is you taking shots at me. Even though you're telling me the truth about me, I don't want to hear that from you. Fuck you. But if you really my friend, like if Bishop called me and was like, bruh, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be defensive. I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to be very relaxed and I'm going to take heed to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because that's my man. We can do that to each other. We can pull each other up.
Is it fair to say like that his state of being is a reflection of you if you don't say shit? From people, if him not taking care of his kids got some bearings on how you look as his friend. Mm-hmm. Do you believe that it's a reflection somewhat? If he just in the streets wilding and ain't doing whatever, and people know you and this, people know you and Bishop is cool.
So check this out. Don't they say birds together flock together?
Yes,
or whatever
they do.
The fuck it is? So it can be, some people may perceive it that way. I'm not going to say everybody is going to look at it like that, but some people may perceive it that way and be like, yo, you know what I mean? Yeah, you fucked up like this nigga too. You know what I mean? They're gonna assume that shit, but nah, man. I take care of mine. Mine is in Italy right now. I got one in Italy right now. Rome. I love that child. She's in, you know what I mean? But that's, I couldn't understand me and that individual couldn't have conversation anymore because you're not gonna relate to the struggles and the shit that I'm going through with my kids because you don't have nothing to do with your kids. You garbage for that, man.
So me, here's how that shit will go south for me real quick, right? Because I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. When you talking about other people and you in that shit, shut the fuck up. I'm quick to call somebody on that shit. You want to sit over here and be this way? Do your thing. But I bet I never hear you comment on somebody's situation in that manner. Shut the what?
Well, now if you jump
out, that's contention in my friendship. That would cause contention because I don't want to hear that fake shit from you. Shut the fuck up. You don't agree. How dare you? That's rich. You don't agree with that bitch, but you agree with the shit you. No. I'm sorry.
I can see you calling the motherfucker out and going all the way to fuck in like that.
I will.
I can see you doing that though. That's what's crazy about it because I can see you doing that shit and be like, yo, what the fuck?
I do it all the time too. That's why my friendship ain't for everybody because what the fuck?
Nah, so to be friends, it's different with Kiki. It's different with Kiki. Yo, she's gonna give you some real fucking truths that you ain't ready for. And it's not the truth, it's the way she's gonna say it, and she's gonna be dead ass off the chest with that shit, nigga. You gonna feel outright disrespected, but you're not gonna be listening to her message.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You gotta hear her message. You know what I mean?
Because I be like, you can feel it all you want, but because I told you, Tone, I'm a facts over feelings chick. Like, fuck your feelings. We deal with your feelings later. What are the fucking facts? Yeah. We got some dope ass comments. Karan said that shit makes no sense either way. If you a real nigga, that thing we was talking about with the real nigga, and you take care of your kids. Blanket, what up though? He said if you a real nigga and she won't allow you to get involved, take her to court.
Take her to court. But now, but Blanket, we're not talking about the niggas is going through that type of situation. But you are 100% right.
Yeah.
If a woman putting you through all that shit, take it to court, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep
It's
your
easier.
real nigga status.
Whatever. But it may be easier. But we talking about the motherfuckers that the baby moms ain't giving them no static like that. You know what I mean? And they ain't giving it, but you just don't want to be a part of this child's life. You don't want to have nothing to do with that shit, but you in the streets with your mans and them, and you screaming, I'm a real nigga, but you got a little son over there that's struggling, man, don't even barely know you.
Yep.
When you come around, a nigga cry because he don't even know you. That's the type of niggas I'm talking about. You corny niggas out there. You got a lot of niggas out there. Hold on, I'm going to say it like this. There's a lot of you niggas on the set like that. I'm going to say it. There's a lot of you niggas on the set like that, dog. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if it hurts your feelings. It's the truth.
Facts over feelings.
It's truth. You know what I mean? You niggas is making these babies, but you out here motherfucking doing everything else. You worried about the next party to go to, then take care of that fucking child. You know what I mean? Shit.
Nikita, she said, if you're going to say real nigga, no matter how the mom tried to stop them, he will fight to go to court and keep fighting until they are able to be that father. Amen to that. And Blanket said accountability. Then she says, I would not even date a man if he wasn't take care of his taking care or present in their children's life. And that's what I'm talking about. People will call you judgmental and you mind your fucking business, but I can't have associations because like I was telling y'all before, a lot of my friendships, we have similances. We are not all the same, but my core values and moralities and ethical ways, my friends share that. And when we don't, there's distance. Yeah. Whenever some shit that I wholeheartedly, me and you align on, and now you done took a turn and didn't put no blinker on, didn't tell me nothing, and now you changed up, we have distance. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yo, I'm not gonna rock with you the same. You know what I mean? And that's some real shit, dog. I just can't. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just because I know how you fucking move as a man, you know what I mean? I'm still be cool with you, but we not rocking the same no more because we don't go through the same struggles. We not on the same page.
That's what Karan said. We not the
same.
I'm
not fucking with you, Slim. You know what I mean? You don't know what the struggles is like. You know what I mean? Like, bro, so, nah, but you niggas is corny, though. There's a lot of you niggas that be out here and be fronting, you know what I mean? And don't be there for your kids. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dog. Oh, shit, what happened?
Like you said. Especially after Kiki had 2 Sprites with limes. Young. Tone, I have to be so very careful. Let me sidestep. Here's the story, right? Okay. I can't feel a way about you and get drunk. That shit come out. Like, that's why I try to handle my business, because soon as I get drunk and you look crazy to me or you say some off shit, I'll be going the fuck off. Like, I stay away from people that I don't like.
I can see that with you, though. Now that y'all bringing that up, I'm seeing
Blanket to tell you, I'm on my mama. On my mama. I do not come around people that I do not like, because, especially if I didn't tell you or we didn't have that conversation yet, I don't come around.
Because you know what I mean?
It's gonna get ugly.
Okay.
That shit gonna get ugly, and it's gonna get ugly fast. And I'm the person that's gonna let you know this finna get ugly. I'm gonna let you know.
I mean, yo, it gotta go down sooner or later. So fuck it.
You got to.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, niggas is upset. You know what I mean? And people, you know, sometimes they don't want to hear this shit. But yo, man, that shit is crazy, man. You out here and you fucking and take care of them kids, bro. Take care of them kids, because them kids didn't do nothing to you. You know what I mean? They didn't ask to be here. You know what I mean? For all of your 1.5 minutes of fucking glory, you know what I mean? You had a baby, and now you go like the fuck, bro. You know what I mean? It's just that shit. You know what I mean?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Okay, what was your high thoughts? Sorry.
Huh?
I know I took you off your high thoughts.
It took me off my high thoughts. I don't even remember now. Let me
take your time.
Let me go back and see if I can find my high thoughts, because oh no, was it there? I don't fucking know. I lost my.
Take your time. You
high thoughts.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
It look like
all right.
You gotta.
So hold on. So
that's me blowing the weed out.
So Bridget said the filter is off once the alcohol kick in. That's true.
BB, it is.
That's true. Leave BB's right. All right, so check this out. Y'all niggas, all right, so check this out. Let me ask you something. Where does your memory go when it's forgotten? And I'm saying this with the straightest of fucking faces.
That's how I thought.
But nigga, on my way home as I'm smoking and I'm driving down the road, I'm gonna think about this shit in detail.
Because where does it go?
Where do your memories go? When you forget them, where'd they go?
It's like that sock. It's this, wherever the
Is
other
it in
sock
there
is.
somewhere?
Wherever the other sock
Man, don't get me started on that punk ass shit. Every time I watch, I be like, where the fuck do the socks go?
It's always one. And then you find it a year later after you done threw the other one out.
Yes.
Do you throw yours right away? You throw them away right away?
I hold on for a minute
Me
because they
too.
might pop up for a
Me
minute.
too.
You know what I mean? I try to do that.
And I mop my floor wearing socks. So I
Huh?
always, I mop the floor. I mop the floor and I keep socks on.
I gotta have, at the end of the day, I don't like walking around barefoot. So that's why when people be like, no, I don't like walking around barefoot. You know what I mean? And that's why people be like, oh, your feet is pale. Yeah, nigga, because I always keep them shit covered up. I always take care of my feet. That's why my feet don't look fucked up. Some of y'all niggas that be walking around barefoot, I know it. I just knows it. I sees it in your feet. I see them heels cracking. You know what I mean? I see them fucking nails like that. I sees it. I just don't say nothing. I don't be joning. So don't joan on my fucking white feet when you over here got hammer toe. You know, busted ass feet. Running around the streets, getting fungus and all that shit on your fucking feet. Nigga, fuck out of here.
Blanket, that was a salt shaker. Did I tell you the time I hit the girl in the back of the head with a salt shaker? Because that
Why
bitch.
the fuck would
So.
you? Really, Kiki, that's really outside yourself, though.
Story time with Kiki.
All right,
so,
come on.
we went to have drinks. It was girls' night out. All my club, it was girls' night out. We going, we having a good time or whatever. So Duchess happens to give me a edible popcorn.
Oh God.
Right? So I'm new at it. So
Okay.
I eat. It's my first time, and the cotton mouth start coming, and I start that thing that you get when you start forgetting, right? And I never liked that. So now I don't know what to do. I just know in my head I gotta pee, and I thought I said it. Like, I got to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm standing in line or whatever, and it's the girls' bathroom, there's a line, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at the bathroom for 30 minutes. Duchess and them come up. Yes, I don't even know I'm there that long because the bitches in there, they playing around the bathroom, open the door, it's 5 of them in there. It's a one-star
So what the
bathroom.
fuck were you doing? Just standing there?
I was just standing there like, I'm just waiting to see. So a girl come behind me. Now, the man bathroom, normally my straight mind is say, fuck, I'm going to the man bathroom. Sister, can you watch this bathroom while I go in here? That's me, right?
Okay.
But I'm standing there because the stuff has taken effect. So now another girl come up, some dime looking. She come behind me, and she can't wait. She's like, what the fuck? Like, she's waiting 10 minutes, and she watching all the shit I'm watching that doesn't bother me, and she's bothered. So she come and bam on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all bitches come out the door, blah, blah, blah. So me, because I don't want no smoke, I slide over and let her come because it's 5 of them in the bathroom. So I slide over and let her be in front of the door because I know when they open it, it's going to be some shit. And honestly, I feel compromised. Like, I'm a little slow. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't finna carry me in no club. Fuck you.
Okay.
So they open the door. And the girl standing there, and they say blah, 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 blah. So at this time, they got into it. She slammed the door back. Now I do go to the men's bathroom, and I have Shorty watch it while I go to the bathroom, and I come back. Duchess is like, damn, and I was over there an hour. I didn't know it.
How the fuck you
Duchess,
just standing there?
just standing there. So now,
Oh, shit, I want some of whatever the fuck you had, but okay.
it was popcorn. They asked me what was going on, and it took me so long to tell them because it was funny to me. Like,
You just watched it.
it was funny to me.
You was high as fuck.
Yes, because I was high as shit. So, Tone, the girl came out and heard me talking to them and called me a bitch. What the fuck that bitch in my business for? I said, me? So, everybody else know me saying something. T-Mac said something. Summer, it was me, know me something. All of us, like 6 of us, right? So now I'm like, whatever with this bitch, right? But I didn't realize when people call me a bitch, I told you, people can't call me no bitch, Tone. I held on to that shit all night. So now the girl, she moving around like I ain't about to whoop her ass. She goes to the front to go pay her bill, but they didn't pay. Security came in and said whatever, and was getting on them. And when the girl passed me by, I picked up a salt shaker and I timed that bitch, and I hit this bitch in the back of the head. She dropped her drink, all that shit.
What the fuck? Because she called you a
Bitch, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even. Okay. First of all, I sat there for an hour watching you orangutans.
First off, never give Kiki no edibles or anything like that. If I'm going to stand there knowing I got to go to the bathroom in the bathroom for an hour and watch.
I was high tone. The time, you know, you ain't got no concept of time.
So hold on. So high tone does high shit, right?
Okay.
High tone does high shit. You know what I mean? Because like after I finish smoking, I gotta sit there for a minute and just gotta look around and be like, damn, nigga. You know what I mean? The sky looks different. Everything looks different. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, I've missed this fucking feeling for so long. You know what I mean? I love being high. But I gotta be away. If I'm gonna get high, I gotta be in certain places. I'm gonna go disappear. I'm gonna slide down in front of a TV, get me something to drink, because I know I'm gonna have my munchies set up. You know what I mean? I gotta have it.
What's your favorite munchie when you high?
Cookies, nigga. Cookies.
Really?
Cookies.
They just see
Cookies. I don't know why, but cookies.
And that's the reason why I don't smoke, because I don't like the weight gain. I would definitely be 3 times bigger than I am. I'm already struggling right now. So I definitely, that's one reason that keeps me on this side of
it all
weed.
depends on what you smoke. Like, if I smoke the sativa, I don't really get hungry like that. It's that fucking indica. I smoke that shit in them. And if I don't get right soon, I'll be like, man, what's downstairs?
We talking about another time, because at one time you just got weed. Like now you get to go and design a weed. You get to go and get your lemon flavor. You get the all this shit. Back then, when people were smoking weed, I don't think that it was ups and downs. It was just weed.
Yeah, but now, you know, the game has changed so far that they can do all kind of shit. You know what I mean? See, I like sativa because I can get up in the morning, smoke me a J, and I'm fucking chilling for a minute. I'm good. I get my day rolling. You know what I mean? That's right, nigga. I love it. This is what I do. I wake up in the morning. I put one in the air. I get my shit together, freshen up. I'm good to go for the day. I'm bouncing all day with Steve. As it gets, I hit a little bit more to keep me through the day. Now, on my way home now, I'm telling y'all what you're going to do. I'm going to get in that car and I'm going to fire up the indica and I'm going to smoke that shit on the way home. And then by the time I get home, I'm nice and relaxed. I'm chill. I walk through the fucking door, get me something to eat, slide down in my position, watch TV, and go to sleep.
Does this help your demeanor? Because you kind of one of them bouncy niggas anyway. Does this in any way help?
Yeah.
Does it?
It mellows me. It mellows me right down.
Yeah,
it mellows me right down. But not. Yes, Liz. I just bought fucking cereal, Fruit Loops, bro. Fruit Loops. Then look, Apple Jacks. Okay, later for that, because she's like cereal. She knows what it is, right? Now, if I smoke the sativa, I'm still the same way. I'm still bouncing in my eye like this because it gets me high. Now, the indica gets me to sit back and be like, yeah, just chill. What the fuck comments you reading over there you laughing at?
Liz, I'll be looking for my phone with me on it.
Bruh! Swear to God, I was looking, Liz, I kid you not. The other night I was looking for my Bluetooth, right? I got the shit in my ear and I can't find the shit. I walked downstairs, I looked in the garage, I looked down in the man cave, I look everywhere and I can't find the shit. You know what I mean? When I went upstairs and laid down, I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit, nigga.
Goof. That shit funny. BB said edible high and smoking high are totally different. They are not the same high.
This is true. This is true. The edible high. So now I told you the story when the one night I hit the J and then ate the edible.
Ridiculous.
Went to sleep and then woke up high as gas. I won't do that shit no more. I haven't touched no more of them edibles since then. They still sitting there. I won't touch the edibles. No.
We got any more high thoughts?
No, that was it for right now, but I'll have some more for you next week. I'm going to personally get high and think of some new shit for y'all.
Come on.
What? Think of some high shit. Here, you take this motherfucker.
I thought I had high shit.
You got high shit on there? I don't know what you got. I don't know what you got on there.
Okay, so right or wrong, y'all. Let's do some right or wrongs.
All right, what's up?
Chipotle portions have gotten smaller.
That's wrong. Stop fucking with me. Feed me, motherfucker. Y'all ain't gonna feed me like y'all do them niggas over there in Europe and give them half portions. Nah, nigga, give me a whole full portion.
You think that you get the same amount of portions you've always gotten from Chipotle? The prices have gone up. You think the portions are the same?
Yeah. I haven't got anything different. I don't ask for double protein or anything like that.
If you go into fucking Chipotle, what kind of fucking protein do you get with your food?
A bundle.
You like that?
I get spicy, whatever it is. The chicken, I get like spicy
get that
chicken.
Shredded beef.
The barbacoa.
Yeah, that shredded beef.
Carsada. What is it?
I don't know what it is, but it's a shredded beef that they
have.
It's
barbacoa.
Holy fucking changed my whole life. Changed my whole life. I don't want nothing else. That's all I want. Damn, nigga, we talking about Chipotle right now. That should be all right, nigga. I can do something.
Okay. Right or wrong?
What up?
Black people are over-policed.
I believe they are. But look, okay. So
see,
hold on,
see how that. Yes.
Hold on, Kiki. I'm gonna say they are in some ways, but then I'm like, yo, sometimes niggas do nigga shit, so they gotta be policed. You know what I mean? You gotta be police because y'all do some real nigga shit, bro. How you feel?
I think yes or no. I think yes or no.
Yes
I
or no.
think it's because of the nigga shit. Like, both of them wrong, but I think yes and no. What do you think, Protein Bundle?
Well, yo, Kit, that's because they commercial, bro. Once they go commercial like that, the quality of the food the taste of the food starts to change after a while.
It's not seasoned no more to me. It's not.
Nah, it's that commercial. It's that quick in and out shit, man. The pre-season shit bullshit. You know
So
what I
they
mean?
riding off of hot because you think they stuff is not natural no more. 'Cause remember, it started
It looks
out,
like when it comes, it's packaged already. You ever been in there and watched them and open that shit up?
No.
That shit
What
is
are you
already
talking
packaged.
about?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I mean, it's a time issue. So I
Yeah.
mean, some.
They used to, but the commercials used to push.
I mean, that's the commercials,
We
but
come in
yeah,
and-
but honestly, it's some of the stuff. I mean, mind you, it's a timing issue because of the fact that the lunch rush and stuff like that. So there probably some stuff are probably prepared,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then they need to just add on to whatever they need to add on, like
Still
this.
not the same.
So,
Okay. So,
but to answer the actual question,
yes.
I would say so, yes, due to the fact that I don't think black people have been given the proper chance to not to be over policed because of the fact of certain situations and certain outcomes.
Yeah, but niggas need to be. I hate to say it like that, but some niggas need to be policed because they don't know how to
Yeah,
act.
some do. Yes,
You don't know how to fucking act.
But again, it's tough to balance out those that need to be policed and those that are not because again,
Okay, I
the
can
police
see
will
that.
see
I can see
everybody as that.
No,
so.
but the police know who need to be policed, and
No,
they know what
don't.
areas.
No, they don't. No, but again, that's why.
Yo,
we
when
have
I
the
used to live,
situation we have.
I'm going to say this. When I used to live on Route 1 down in Hyper Valley area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, them police was on me, left and right. It didn't fucking matter what I did, man. I blinked. Nigga, Fairfax was all over me. You know what I mean? When I moved out of Fairfax, you know what I mean? And I moved into a different kind of neighborhood in Prince William County, they didn't fuck with me no more.
Was it more of you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a different kind of it wasn't niggas hanging outside
They got shit to
and
lose.
sitting outside, and these motherfuckers was working class people that were busy. You didn't see police come over there fucking with you and shit like that. And then when I moved to Stafford, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I've never been fucked with in Stafford. I mean, and I'm basing that off of the neighborhood I live in. You know what I mean? I think I had the police pull me over one time. He was like, yo, you know the stop sign? I was like, yeah, but my house right here. And he's like, whatever. He was cool about it. You know what I mean? But outside that, Stafford don't fuck with me. They don't bother with you. I don't have to worry about that. Versus when you live in certain areas, you're going to be over policed. When you go into the ghettos and the hoods and all like that, the police are going to be more on it than what you expect in these suburb areas.
Okay. Right or wrong? For Black History Month, a teacher decorating the doors of the classroom, mimicking segregation, labeling them color interests and white interests. Right or wrong?
Say that again,
Tavio,
please.
Tavio, fix that, please. Pause. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Meat is not the same.
Tavio.
I agree.
Pause,
You see me
Tavio.
agree
You
with-
agreed to this shit. Pause, Tavio. Tavio, I'm going to give you a chance to fix that shit, bro. Because, like, yo.
Tavio said
Tavio
meat is
said-
not the same as back in the day.
Really?
I agree.
Really? Kenny agreed with it. Like, yo. Really, Tavio? Come on, bro. You got to be more careful, bro. You can't be just talking like that.
Because I always told you, I'm agreeing. I always told you that dick was a land meat. I always told you
Nah,
that.
nigga, I'm not agreeing with what you said. Yo, Tavio said meat is not the same as back in the day, B. I ain't say that, man. I'm just, oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so
What up?
here's my question. Right or wrong?
Okay.
For Black History Month, a teacher decorated the doors of the classroom, mimicking segregation, labeling one door color and one door white entrance. Color entrance and white entrance. Right or wrong?
Wrong. Not the time and place for that. There's not a time and place for that. Why would you do that? You made the kids segregated? You know what I mean? That shit is wrong. I don't agree with that.
I would say right. As a history lesson. So
If
since
you spin it like that,
because
okay.
initially she said Black History Month.
Yes,
So
for Black History Month.
Yeah. So
Okay.
initially for a history lesson, it let them understand what the ordeal was back in that time. So yes.
Tavio, you just keep making it worse. You said that to me. That meat too? It's all doped up, so the meat from back in the day wasn't.
Right or wrong?
Love you, Tavio. Yo, so so the meat today is doped up, huh? Okay. Yeah.
There's a big difference between you can if you want to and I want you to.
Say that again.
Right or wrong, there's a difference between you can if you want to and I want you to. If I say protein bundle, come on over. Blah blah blah. I'll say, do you want to come over? And you would say, well, or can I come over? You say, if you want to, as opposed to.
Nah, you don't want me to really come over. If you say it like that, I'm not coming over that motherfucker.
It's a big difference.
There's a big difference the way you said it. Oh, what's that next page? That next page looks interesting. I'll let you finish off what you're doing. Questions that need to be answered.
Yep.
That needs answers.
Okay.
Here's
a question. Because speaking of, this is gonna bring.
He said, "You city folks."
I'm gonna bring this full circle.
All right, what's up?
Oh, and BB said it was a history lesson. It just gave perspective.
If you're doing it that way, then I can see that. You know.
Okay. Why is it all right to bear arms and to legally carry a weapon, but does it, hold on. Why is it all right to bear arms and to legally carry a weapon? Does it escalate or give reason for aggression during a traffic stop, give cause for suspicion?
Say that again. Okay, because I was reading the comments that they had here.
This is
the
questions that
was
need
crazy.
answers. Why is it all right to bear arms and to legally carry a weapon, but why does it escalate or give reason for aggression during a traffic stop or give cause for suspicion when you have one, when you say I'm armed?
You know what I mean? Because they're afraid. They're afraid they're gonna get shot. I've been watching a lot of these videos where these police been pulling motherfuckers over and they getting shot at and they getting shot. You know what I mean? I think that you're scared. I guess they scared like that.
That's what I'm saying. But why though? Because it's our right to do it. Like it's my right to CCW. It's my right.
It's your right. It's your right. But they're nervous at that point because you have it concealed. They don't know what you have. They don't know. I'm guessing right now. I'm guessing. You know?
You understand? You understand why I'm asking that? Because you have one. Like I see your shit. I'm afraid. Like I see your shit. Yeah. And honestly, I ain't gonna go there. I see your shit, but I'm telling you, yes, officer, I got something in the trunk. Why is it now that you're aggressive and you throw me on the ground? Like, why is it that?
And it shouldn't be that because, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be that. I watch a lot of these videos with these white boys and they have their guns on the police, you know what I mean, and get escalated. There's no reason for you to fuck with my firearm if I wasn't doing anything. There's no reason for you to see my firearm. You know what I mean? I'm not, I know that I have it, but I'm not, you see where my hands are. I'm not moving. Because if I have my firearm, I'm not moving and giving you any notion because, these days, these motherfuckers quick to shoot. And let's say my firearm is in the glove box and is separated, and you want to see it, I'm not going to reach for it. I'm not telling you where it is.
Okay, Nikita. She says, we're going to go back
Clip
to the
must be out in the state of Virginia. Facts.
She said, as a teacher, that's just in poor taste. Now, Nikita, does it matter if that teacher was white or black to give that history lesson? Would it be more of an issue if she were white or black?
Yeah, there's certain shit you can't do when you're white.
She said it's in poor taste. You agree with that?
I agree. I definitely agree with her saying it's in poor taste. I love that. I agree with that. But now is it even worse if she's white? If the teacher is white and did that? Yeah, nah, nigga. Y'all gonna be up in an uproar.
Bundle.
You're gonna be in an uproar. Now if she's black and she's doing that shit, it's still poor taste.
How is it? Okay, so again, you're discriminating the fact is like someone is trying to teach you a point in time in history, especially during Black History Month, of the time where it was like that. Why we're just
but what
because based on the fact of who's teaching it, if it was a black teacher, it was like, hey, again, it's respectable, it's understandable, yeah, they can relate. But a white teacher doing it, I feels like, okay, what's wrong with the white teacher explaining what happened at that time?
In this way.
So Nikita's saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's white or black. That's what I'm supposing. You don't guess what I'm saying. Okay. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Even though it is a history lesson, but certain history lessons shouldn't be taught because they're gonna be misconstrued. Their intent, is gonna be fucked up.
But again, this is where I feel it's like this the oversensitivity of a lot of things from a lot of parents nowadays, because the simple fact is like we're teaching them something to help them understand of what it was back then. This is what Ron DeSantis is trying to break away from.
Of course.
Okay,
But
so you because it doesn't matter black,
she's white.
if it's a white teacher teaching this, you have a problem. But if a black teacher's teaching this, you don't.
I didn't say that I didn't have a problem with it. I'm going to look at it a little bit differently.
Your feelings will make you look.
It's going to make me look at the situation differently. Versus if that's what's making me look at this differently.
Okay,
You think the intention of the white person is malicious and
I wouldn't take it as sincere.
Okay, so
I wouldn't take it as sincere.
So let me
it was your kind that enslaved my people.
But okay, so let me ask you this question.
Okay.
If a white teacher, Black History Month, not using, recreating the door to their, their classroom, but let's say put up a picture of whatever, of that situation and try to explain it, is that a problem to you? Because it technically is the same thing.
Okay.
But here it's with this being more creative visual, to the fact is like, helping your students understand what these kids back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, even 30s and 20s and even before that went through, having them understand, giving them that type of impact instead of looking at it or reading about it just instantly on Instagram.
I think there are other ways of doing that. You know what I mean? That's not something you want to segregate a class. You know what I mean? That's not. I get it. If you're trying to teach them that, but by acting that out and segregating the class, it causes problems, bro. I don't do that. I don't think that's poor taste. That's poor taste. I get you trying to teach them something, but there are other ways to teach them and help them understand without doing the fucking act itself. You know what I mean? Little Bobby Joe took that shit personal now. You niggas can't be near me now. Nah, you don't do that not in school, bro. Come on, man.
Would it make a difference if the teacher was white and all of the class was black?
That would be a whole fucking problem. That would be a whole fucking problem. Because one of them little nigglets in that class is going to say something. You know what I mean? Now, I get it. She's white, black, whatever. You know what I mean? For me, I guess, maybe I'm sensitive, as you say, you know what I mean? But if a white person does that shit, I'm not taking it as, they were just trying to teach a lesson. No, bitch, you was trying to be funny. A nigga does it, I'm going to look at you like, really? Why would you do that stupid shit? Like, come on, bro. Come on, sis. You know better than that. Don't do it like that. Do it another way. So my demeanor, my attitude is going to be a little bit different towards that shit. But you know what I mean? You white people, nah. You know what I mean? And here's what my man Batman had to say. Batman said, it was poor taste. Our history doesn't begin with slavery and Jim Crow. That ish is America's history. No lie there.
He said, what is the lesson, though? It's poor taste.
It's poor taste.
Nikita said, if the differences in religion can't be expressed or taught by different ethnicity, then no, that's important.
Now, that was Nikita just said. See? Tie him back into some shit.
See, bringing it back
Hold
around.
on. She said if the differences in the religious can't be expressed, okay, Louisiana. We got to do some more because this ties back to what we were talking about earlier with Louisiana, saying, hey, in every fucking classroom, they putting the 10 Commandments on the wall. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's poor taste.
Okay. Here is another question that needs an answer. And I want y'all to think very hard about this if you have to think hard. And make sure your answer makes sense. I'll be prepared to explain it.
Okay.
If Bill Cosby built it up, who destroyed the family dynamic movie-wise? Movie-wise.
Movie or TV-wise?
TV-wise. Okay. If Cosby built it up, who destroyed the family dynamic, the black family dynamic?
So you're based opposite. So since we had the Cosby Show back in the 80s.
Quintessential.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
if
he built it up and made us feel
Rock.
good.
You can pick any one of those shows back then. Family Matters. Okay.
If Cosby built it up, because Cosby had the mom and the dad, the doctor and the lawyer, the kid that died, the big house, blah, blah, blah. Who destroyed the family dynamic? If they built it up, who destroyed it TV-wise? What movie you looked at like? It
wasn't even a movie.
Or TV, or a show. I'm sorry. I'm getting miscon. Take your time.
I would say Tone.
No, go ahead.
No, Tone, if you got it, go ahead.
I'm going to say
500, Alex.
The Jerry Springer TV. Jerry Springer. What was the other one? Maury.
I would never thought
Jenny fucking
Jenny
whatever.
Jones.
Jenny Jones. All of those, that started the trend of trash TV, which turned into reality TV, which eliminated, you know what I mean, all of those good, decent shows back in the days when I was coming up. Because I remember as a kid coming up watching TV, you didn't see these reality shows where you gotta see motherfuckers on TV and just stupid shit, just doing stupid shit. And it's not even reality because most of the shit is rehearsed. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? But that, I think the start of it was the Jerry Springers and the Ratchet and the
So pretty much you're blaming talk shows.
Talk shows started the downside of fucking Ratchet TV. It started because then talk shows led into more along the lines of reality TV and their TV shows, and that became more popular than watching shows of nature of like Bill Cosby, A Different World, Rock, Family Matters. Those shows started to fade out, and when those shows like that faded out, it became more reality TV.
Your answer? Want me to repeat the question?
No,
Okay.
I sense his answer kind of
Okay.
helped. I wouldn't say talk shows.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the talk shows were more of a good outlet of conversation. I would blame the more of the reality shows.
Yes.
The Housewives, the God knows what else you want to call these other shows. Because again, yeah, it is pseudo reality. None of this stuff, I mean, pretty much is, I don't know why they're still on, even though for the networks, but for the new things for the networks, it's cheap, even though most of these things are, not cheap anymore.
Okay, but they're cheap, but on the same token, you can't, how can you go back to the...
You can. I mean, there's still,
there's
still shows.
You
There's still, here's the thing, that's why you have multiple channels now. I have not watched a reality show unless there's, for some odd reason, a person that I know is on there to watch it.
But you know what's crazy, though? Is that people that my age, in my age group, are infatuated with that shit. And I, for the life of me, don't understand. Like, I'm lost.
But the thing is, here's my thing. The reason why it keeps continuing, because, again, for the networks, it's money because people watch it, they like it, blah, blah, blah. But really, for me, when I stopped, I initially did, I'll admit, I watched it and it was infatuated with some of the people, especially when it became people of color going on there, like Potomac and Atlanta. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I got to the point where it's like, okay, as a viewer, I was like, is there an end? And then the thing is like, because if you're treating this like an actual series, there is a beginning, a middle, and end. And I felt like you're going to constantly keep putting either newer cast members or the same ones with newer ones, and all your main thing is just to have quote unquote drama and argue and about something that makes no damn sense.
But they changed up with different people
and also so you get to that's where I felt like, especially with like say most for highly the housewife shows, because majority of these housewives aren't married, they're divorced, or they're about to be divorced, they're having family issues. To this day, I believe there's probably maybe less than 10% of any of these housewife shows have housewives who are actually still married and have their husband living with their husbands and having kids in there. It's ridiculous.
Batman said, I gotta change my answer. I can't have Mr. Protein Bundle agreeing with me.
So, if these are your answers, right?
Yeah.
How do you think that they destroyed the family dynamic? The housewives, how? Your answer.
So basically, you know what I mean? You don't have the same dynamic that you did back then. Right? And I say that right now you have a lot of babies raising babies, and there's no dynamic. There's no grandma in the house. There's no big mamas in the house that provide that structure in the family. You know what I mean? And people are allowing their kids to be raised by these TV shows and shit like that. So I feel like, it's parents play a part in that. You know what I mean? Or single family homes. You know what I mean? You have a single family home where a mom has to work 2 and 3 jobs to take care of her family because her fucking real nigga baby daddy ain't handling his business. You see, I did that. I did that.
I see what you did.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. I think that's part of the downfall, and it started to change. And you know what I mean? That's like back in the days when we used to be hype when videos was getting ready to come out. This song just dropped. You knew, yo, this song is blazing. I know a video is coming. And you know the video, they had the big premieres. And they used to do, back then, like a video premiere was like a movie. You know what I mean? They would advertise this shit, so and the videos wouldn't drop till like midnight or after midnight. You'd have to be up to watch that shit. You know what I mean? So as times change, yeah, man, reality TV took over, and you know, I think the raising a lot of it has to do with the parents inside of the house, because now you have some of these parents that know you're not much older than their offspring. You know what I mean? And they into this reality TV and this ratchet TV shit. You know what I mean? And it just goes, and yo, every time you turn on the TV, there's always a new reality TV show that's getting ready to start. It's just what it is now.
I think I agree with y'all on both of these things, but I like to add another layer of things that I think that destroyed the black family dynamic. I think it is social media.
I agree.
Being as though, I'm going to explain my answer, Protein Bundle. He be rolling his eyes at me. I think social media did it because we mimic what we see. We want to be what we see. We want to do whatever we see. We want to have whatever we want to have. And let's be clear, all of us are regular degglers. But if you look at our pages and you look at how we floss and flex and you go and you better look like we got it like that. And a lot of us don't. Some of us don't even have a job. Some of us don't. Our household, we live in a 1-bedroom, or we ain't got sheets on our. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff that social media portrays that is not true. And you got our children mimicking that. Like now people is flying to Turkey and shit, getting their teeth done. They getting fucked up. People is taking Ozempic. You would never hear about an Ozempic if it wasn't for the internet. You would have never really delved into BBLs if it wasn't for the person that you're looking at that did it and is glorified it.
I have to agree with you, Kiki.
So yeah,
I have to agree with you wholeheartedly. I didn't even think about it from that aspect, but yes, the more you say it right now, and I'm looking at as that type of TV faded, the internet started to become the internet boom. And the internet, it fueled a lot of this trash TV and shit like that. So, yeah, hats off to you. You're 100% right.
And TikTok is TV. You can stay on TikTok all day long watching shit. TikTok is TV.
That shit is addictive as a... Yo, I can get on that joint and just be like... And then you just, next thing you know, you're watching videos. I could do that shit and fucking couple hours go by and don't even realize that's what the fuck I'm doing.
Because you must realize these are personal people's accounts. These are people's channels that we're looking at, and they are entertaining you. We're entertaining y'all. This is TV. Every Monday you come to watch us, and people get on TikTok, and it's every regular degler doing a skit, singing a song, playing the guitar, doing stunts, and doing pranking people,
playing video games.
Yeah, and we watch this shit all day.
Yo, like Cochran said, he was like, yo, social media never shows the struggle. They never show the struggle. That shit is the truest shit ever. They only show niggas on top balling and doing all that other shit, but they never show what you really got to go through to get there. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I believe that was it, Kiki. What else you got?
She said the gossip, the fights, the cheating, and people just love messy. That's Tweety.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Here's another question that needs an answer. What are you convinced people are pretending to enjoy? You know that shit's trash, but people are pretending to enjoy it. It takes some thinking. These are
Oh, it's simple. I would say the food they're eating.
Some of the food they're eating, I could agree with that. They sometimes say that some things that they taking in. You saying that?
What are you convinced that people are pretending to enjoy?
The place that they're in.
Yeah, their lifestyle. They're pretending like their mindset. Their mindset. You know what I mean?
Again, like you said, you can easily edit a trip that they were in or whatever. But case in point, since you're blaming social media, it's just like there was a person I followed, and she had, at the time she met her with a boyfriend and all that stuff. All's good, everything, they're doing their thing together and stuff like that for like about good 3 or 4 months. Next thing you know, she disappears for like a good 3 months. Don't mind. You still see her count still posting up whatever fun stuff, but you really not showing and say, hey, what happened to the dude? Or I thought you it was like what I thought you guys were couple thinging. The next thing you know, you when they do their initial reveal of why so and so is not here anymore, you kind of wonder, it's like, okay, and it's like, I had to go away. I, had to revive myself and find myself and, stuff. And again, try to, repopulate the positive stuff they want to put in there, give it that shot of dopamine and things of that nature. So things like that, I understand you, for some people who I follow, I don't follow that bullshit. I don't follow the real, true, fake shit. If you're coming in to be real from the jump, then I will continually follow you. There's another person who I follow. She's an adult entertainer, follow from the beginning to where she is now. And she's been real about what she's been going through since day one. Mm-hmm. And I respect that. Not many people would do that because, again, you want to put out that dopamine, hey, everything's good and all that stuff. And all those happy, joy shit. It's like, no, that's true fake. And to me, it's like, if I'm not believing you, fine. Your page, I'm just there to see your sexiness and call it a day. And just scroll on by and give you mild, heart likes here and there.
My answer to that, and get out of my head too, protein bundle. I was going to say being married. People pretending to enjoy that shit. Nobody's y'all ain't enjoying that shit. You ain't enjoying it.
It's a struggle sometimes. It's a struggle.
And what he took it out. You took it out my mouth. Doesn't happen.
Lord have mercy. I'm
really?
the bust.
You took it out your mouth, huh?
The words out of my mouth.
Hey, I'm glad you clarified that because
I see people who pretend all the time to enjoy doing whatever, and like you said, they post all the good shit, and then when a person is gone, disappears, like, what's up? You don't hear nothing from people no more. Like, it is a dopamine thing. There is some type of high affiliated with changing your relationship status. People do it all day. Or posting your new boo, or posting, this is all that shit. People faking, they pretending to enjoy life. You're not enjoying fucking life. You're not. Because tomorrow at 6 o'clock when I got to be at work, when I get up at 3:30 in the morning, I'll be mad as a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And you know what I do? I post a picture, good morning. I'm pretending to enjoy work. I don't enjoy it. You don't know how much I talk to myself like, okay, I get off at 3. I got to get over to this fucking traffic. Got to get over in the shop. And by the way, somebody broke into the shop today, broke all the windows out the front of the shop today. You raggedy, low down, dirty scoundrel. Yeah.
It sound like somebody bored being corny.
Bro. So I think people pretend to enjoy that.
Okay.
Work, Tweety said work, marriage, and being single. People fake enjoy being single.
Yes, and then somebody, Nikita said, women at being independent.
Facts. Come on, girl, Nikita.
You own your shit. She been on your shit today.
She made a comment that I wanted to read, and it was dope as shit. She said, "Yup, children don't even have imagination or know how to play at recess without their phones." That is so
That's just true.
You know what type of shit we used to make up?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, we used to make up all kind of stupid ass games back then. But that's before you had phones. Yep. You take the phone away from these motherfuckers. You take the internet away. A lot of motherfuckers would kill themselves. The suicide rate would go through the roof because you wouldn't know how to live. Now, my generation, I'm gonna know how to live and go outside and still have a good ass fucking time with no phone, no nothing. You know what I mean?
And you look outside now, and it's 1,000 degrees outside. That didn't keep us in the house.
Fuck no.
And you look outside now, it's crickets all in the daytime.
Bro, these kids don't go out because they inside. They got their phone. What the fuck is to go outside for? They didn't have no incentive to go outside. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if you wanted to talk to your friends and hang out with your friends, you had to get down the block to the stoop and rap with everybody. You had to go wherever the fuck you had to go. But yeah, these days have changed now. Shit, I'll tell you what.
Okay. One last question.
What up?
What is the biggest chance you never took?
What is the biggest chance?
Yep, you never took. Want me to start out?
Yeah, y'all gotta come back with me.
So you can understand what I'm talking about?
Y'all gotta come back to me. I gotta think about that for sure.
I had an opportunity to work for BET as a makeup artist.
What?
Yes. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't jump on that young. Fresh out. I had a chance to I ended up paying.
Been someplace
no, for sure. And I never took it. And it was just something simple as I was working at the nursing home and I was enjoying that. And I didn't want my mother to have to change up her schedule, but shit like that. Damn, because I know this shit finna take off. But I never took it. And that is the biggest regret in my life. One of the biggest.
I think, okay, so now I can better answer that.
Yes.
My biggest regret.
Or the biggest chance you never took.
The biggest chance. I had a chance to go to the military. Right? Mm-hmm. And I fucked up. You know what I mean? I fucked up. And I think that to me is the biggest, that was a chance because I had a chance to go and my life could be completely different to this day. I might not know none of you motherfuckers. I might know all you motherfuckers. You don't know. You know what I mean? And I look at that and that was one of the chances. You know what I mean? Instead of going to military, I went the other way and went to prison.
Damn.
So that was going to the military, and I was ready to go. I was all set to go.
And just one thing. Just
one thing. Fucked everything up. Fucked up and then fucked up trajectory of my life because once you catch that charge, now you're getting in the military. It's just,
damn, it's
you know
a
what I mean?
It's a dub.
It was a dub, and then you know what I mean. Years later, it just you know what I mean. And then one charge turns into another charge, and it just shitball. But if that was the one thing, if that was the one moment in life I can go back to, I would change that shit. I'd have went on in the military.
Karan said, I had a chance to sing background for a hip-hop artist, but I didn't have the confidence.
Really?
Can you name the person? Can you? Oh,
damn,
shit.
Damn, that got a fucking... So you didn't have the confidence in his voice, or you just didn't have the... that got... Did the person blow up, though?
Right, that's what I want to know.
I got to know who the person is that you said that to, because, I mean, yo... Wow. I can understand his regret behind that. Like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
What's the biggest chance you never took, Protein Bundle?
I can't think of any.
You had a chance and you just didn't. Like, it was the biggest chance.
No. Most of it's been, available to me. I took it. I took the opportunity.
Really?
I mean, there's anything bigger. I mean, nothing really big. Bigger than what it is now. I can't think of any right now.
Okay. Tone, let's just do a couple of these perspectives and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get high.
You want to get high? Hold on. So now we're gonna do a few of these perspectives. I wish it's gonna happen next week.
Next week, I'll be here next week. Oh, Monday, studios closed?
Okay. Well, we ain't gonna be here.
Oh, 4th of July. That's right. It's 4th of July week. That's right.
Oh.
Next week is 4th of July.
Enjoy yourself. So we got perspective. On the back page.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
But I know what land you like to live in.
You already know where I'm getting ready to go. Let's see.
He don't know who needs to hear this.
I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but don't tell lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. I don't know who needs to hear that shit. But don't you tell no lies about me, because I'm damn sure going to tell the truth about you, and I'm going to find out all kind of nasty little truths about you.
Continue.
Oh, you want me to do small? Okay.
Yeah, you closing this bitch out.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but discipline is the strongest form of self-love.
It's true.
You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas don't have no discipline. You know what I mean?
Not these chicks either. They don't.
Okay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but cheating on somebody you don't want to lose with somebody you don't want to keep is nasty work, son. Nasty work, B. I'm trying to tell you now.
That.
Okay, hold on. I don't know who needs to hear this, but cheating on someone you don't want to lose with someone you don't want to keep is nasty work. I don't give a fuck how you try to put it together. It's it. Done.
Another fine Monday.
It's another Monday.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Sean, man.
We out of here.
Yeah, peace.